So I'm Avianna Amancio. I am a master's student and I'm getting my dual degree. And so I'm getting a degree in public health and a degree in social work. So research is needed to identify how cancer presents in subgroups of Hispanics. This semester I have a lot of classes online, so I don't really have a set schedule. Most of the time I'm doing work online, and that takes up a lot of my week. So my research class is my in-person class, and for that class we've been learning about how to basically write like a thesis. Right now I'm in the middle of creating a study, and so I'm going to be writing a paper about it.
I am not designing a program. I want to hear it.
So my friend Maddie and we presented for Dr. Palacios, and we presented this research just to kind of let everyone know the importance of having Hispanics in clinical trials, specifically cancer clinical trials.
So good afternoon, everybody. My name is Madeline Carreon. My co-presenter's name is Avianna Amancio, and our mentor is Rebecca Palacios, PhD. The department that we belong to is the Department of Public Health, and their college is the College of Health Education and Social Transformation.
It was actually very exciting because we won first place. 1 in 3 Hispanics will be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime. And lastly, 1 in 5 men will die, and 1 in 7 women will die. Here at the border, it's such a important issue, especially for researchers, because cancer is presenting at earlier ages in Hispanics here at the border compared to nationally, and sometimes they even show different symptoms. So research is needed to identify how cancer presents in subgroups of Hispanics, and furthermore, why cancer appears at earlier ages in Hispanic women on the border. Research is also needed to develop targeted treatments for cancer in Hispanics. And lastly, it is needed to create comprehensive survivorship programs that are tailored to Hispanics. And so knowing the context and the background of their inclusion in clinical trials is really important.
As we can see here, in the U.S. population, Hispanics make up 19% of the U.S. population. Yet, when we look at the representation of Hispanics in clinical trials, we only make up 1% of the Hispanic population in clinical trials.
Part of our research and part of our actions that we're taking to help include Hispanics in research is having a community-based participatory research. We work with a community advisory board, like oncologists and social workers, health educators, that help to basically give us their insight into what's going on in the community and how, as researchers, we can help the community and kind of listen to their needs and listen to how we can help them through research. Such research efforts are needed to address cancer disparities in Hispanics.
And that concludes our presentation. Is there any questions? Thank you.
Thank you. I'm really enjoying the dual degree, and even though it is a lot more work and a lot more stress, it feels like it's going to be worth it. I'll have the opportunity to go into either field or both. I see all of my professors, they really enjoy what they're doing and they really love what they're doing, and so that's kind of giving me a lot of hope. I like working with people and I like having that interaction, and so having both of these is just a really great opportunity to kind of do everything that I love, but have kind of unlimited options in front of me, so I'm excited for that. I've been around social workers my whole life, especially, with what my mom does, and just seeing how they change a person's life. Ever since I've started the social work program, people have told me that they've had these great experiences with social workers, and even some of them have said that social workers have saved their life. Helping those who need help is really what drives me to be a social worker. there's not enough done for Hispanics, or especially Hispanic women. And so being of that community, I feel it's really important for me to not only be that representation, but also to give these women the opportunity to have their voices heard. It's so important that as public health professionals, we continue to work for them and work towards health equity, and we can't do that without people doing this and people getting their masters or even their bachelors and working towards bettering these communities because they really need it. You know, sadly, there's not very many students in the dual program. As of right now, my cohort is 3 of us. This is a great program, and it's a great opportunity, especially for those who are passionate about social work or public health, because these two fields overlap a lot of the time. My bosses are amazing, Dr. Palacios and Dr. Nelson. They're amazing people, and they've taught me so much, and they're so supportive of everything I've done. And you know, social workers, there's always going to be a need for social workers, and they're so important, especially since there's a shortage right now, because we really do need a lot more students to make sure this program continues, because it is so important.
Did that sound okay? So for that reason, I just kind of want to be clear. So
Go Aggies!